was it?
We're in battery territory now.
Oh.
So, would anybody like to do anything as you guys get closer?
I mean,
It looks
I'm
like
still
a large
rowing.
rope netting across the top.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep my eyes open.
Okay, keep your eyes open,
no.
everyone.
I guess we just kind of stay low.
As you guys get closer, as you guys look up at it,
God, we have to play another fucking river tax. I'm gonna be so pissed.
it looks like a large rope netting stretching from across the river to the other side, tied to the trees. Inside, it looks to be upside down, skinned tabaxis without tails.
Oh.
There are 4 of them. They're just tied into the netting.
Gross.
There we go. Let's just get this one running back again.
And what are you doing?
Predator. It's not often you come across inverted skinned bodies in the jungle.
And the tabaxi's tail's been cut off, but their ears are still there.
Oh, good. Their ears are
and
still
Oh,
there.
okay. That's
Yeah.
that's
So,
yeah.
I'm much more
Are their heads
comfortable.
still? Their heads are still
Their
there.
heads are still there.
Okay, good.
They don't
We're
have
fine.
They don't have any fur.
Disregard.
All right. Well,
She's like, all right, the battery are bad news. They're jungle goblins that really don't like other people.
I don't like that term. I don't like that term at all.
Jungle goblins.
goblins.
this place is just.
So if we just keep going, then should we be okay?
We're
Or
clearly in their territories. I mean, we can pull over and continue to walk and maybe carry the canoe, or we can keep going. The camp's only another day away.
Well, what do you think we should do, lady?
you're
Well,
the
he's-
guide. What's your advisement? Because I feel like
Stay
land.
low, keep going.
I feel like land is. They live on land. I assume they're not
They do
like
live on land.
aquatic.
I feel
Okay.
yeah. I feel like getting out of the boat trying to carry it put us at a disadvantage. So
Yeah.
I feel like rowing would be faster. Maybe I mean we're kind of open to attack here, but I mean
I do just start like nervously fiddling with a deck of cards.
I think we should just keep paddling.
Okay. So you guys keep going
Yeah.
through this.
I prep. Like I'm gonna prep. Like as soon as like something goes bad, to just start just hauling ass.
Okay, row faster.
Paddling, yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm just like I'm paying attention.
Can you spell the name of these?
BATAR.
BATRI.
Jungle goblin.
You guys
I feel gross.
begin to keep
I feel
going.
sticky.
You guys don't really experience anything weird. It is now the second night.
Okay.
You guys doing
thing.
the same thing, or are you gonna
Yep, same thing.
Yeah.
same thing? All right.
I'm just gonna keep us
You should
paddling.
be there by morning.
So, yeah. When we keep paddling, we'll get that extra square.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Would that mean we'd arrive there like in the middle of the night, or will it take another day?
No,
worth
you'll
of-
probably get there in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's
Cool.
good enough.
As you as night falls, it gets like completely black, and you just hear the jungle. You can see what looks to be 3 pairs of eyes on the left
Good.
west bank. You guys are in the middle of the river. You see 3 pairs of what looks to be very clear. You know how like you shine a light in the eyes of something and of an animal, and it flashes back.
Fireball.
You 2 are the only one awake. One's awake.
I will touch my oar, and I'll cast darkness on it.
Okay.
If the point you choose is an object you are holding, or that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object.
Yep.
And moves with it. So
Okay. How
We're
long
just
does how
in a
long does it
cloud of
last?
dark.
we're just a 15-foot orb of darkness,
Okay. How long does it last?
up to 10 minutes.
Okay. Cool. So darkness emanates across the whole canoe.
We could like double time it. Just
Yeah,
get away.
we can start pedaling. We can start.
Okay.
Let's, and
I'll
I
help.
whisper to you like, let's go a little faster.
All right. Easy enough. Guys, keep going.
Sprinting. Just gotta keep sprinting.
Morning begins to arrive without incident.
If we have time after that incident,
Mhm.
I'd like
Yeah.
to try to go to my inert state just so I can get that 1 slot back.
Okay. How long does it take?
I think it says.
4 hours.
I think it said 6.
6 hours.
I'm not sure if we have enough time. Excuse me.
Okay. So that would leave only you
6
awake in the
hours.
boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
Well, I'm just inert.
You are not fully aware of everything that is going on around you.
It says I can. It says I can hear and see normally.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can hear and see normally. You don't see anything. As you guys continue to head down the river, morning comes again. You get your spell slot back from using darkness.
Nice.
You guys are much closer now. Let's see your map. You guys are probably only like a hex away. In the morning, on the eastern bank, all of you guys notice what looks to be 4 various stages of growth velociraptors just on the bank, just looking at you.
Great.
They're just kind of standing there.
Are they looking at me like I'm a sibling?
Or like appetizing.
Like they're just watching the boat.
Is there any of that fish left? I mean, I imagine we didn't eat all
There's
of
the
it.
bones.
Oh, we ate all. Oh, you pigs ate all of it. Okay.
Well, you did feed 5 people.
Okay.
3 people.
3 people.
3 people.
Okay. All right, never mind. I was gonna try to throw some of the.
They might want the bones. I
Did
don't
you
know.
eat the head?
The head's still there.
I throw the head. I throw the head into,
Okay.
into the velociraptors.
Strength check.
Christ.
Oh, the fish. Leave the head on and
15.
fight if a head in.
Shouldn't it be a dexterity check? See if he falls off the boat too.
No, fuck off. Shut your mouth.
You toss it a good maybe like 60,
Hits one in the face.
60 feet into the jungle. You hear it going there. One of the raptors breaks off and goes after it. The other just watch you as you guys are almost even with them now. As you guys slowly flip them off.
No.
They just sort of
go away.
Look confused and turn their head sideways. You guys keep
They
going.
flip us off back.
Yes. They just,
And they watch you until you're out of view. And then when they're no longer in view, they back into the jungle.
okay. Well, all right.
Well, that was painless. One leaps out of the jungle into the boat.
Looking for more fish heads.
You befriended one.
Glad I took darkness.
All right.
That could have been bad.
You come upon an abandoned riverside camp strewn with wreckage. The tents are moldly and tattered, and all the permanent structures appear to have been burned to the ground. 2 intact rowboats are tied off to a short dock extending from the camp. North of the camp is a ridge, built into which is an 80-foot-tall stone statue carved to look like a man with a crocodile on its back. Between the statue's feet is a stone archway leading into a dark tunnel. To the left of the statue is a crude animal pen with a small, panicked bird running in circles around it. There are no other signs of life in the camp. You see smoke coming from one of the buildings. You have arrived at, and Salita's like, this is Camp Righteous.
Shouldn't it be a little more populated or alive or anything?
We can check it out.
Probably should.
Fine. Fuck.
So, Jake, do you have the map of Camp Righteous?
I do.
All right. You
And
guys
it's whacked
come
out.
up.
Nope,
Oh my.
You guys come up on a small dock. And what would you like to do with the canoe as you come along? There's a small dock and there's 2 small rowboats next to it.
There we go.
I guess we tie it.
It's no big. It's a little bit large.
We'll tie it down. Tie it to the dock, I guess.
Okay.
Because this is a horizontal map that I had to stretch.
So you guys tie it off to the dock.
Mhm.
Okay. Using some of the rope that came with the boat, and you guys get out. You notice tents to your left, a huge sort of large. So soldiers' tents to the left. Looks like to be larger command tents in the middle, and then more soldiers' tents off to the left, and smoke coming from a building. And you see a animal pen to the left of this huge, looks to be like a statue thing built into the side with looks to be like a small animal running around it.
I'm working on it, all right?
Okay. I guess, and the place just looks abandoned completely, right?
I want to go into. You said there's 2 command tents.
Yep.
Whichever are they like next to each other?
Yes.
I want to check the left one.
Okay.
You said there's a building with smoke?
Investigation check.
So there's a building with smoke?
Yeah.
Does it look like smoke from like a fire or smoke
Yes.
from like a
Yeah,
a
the building looks burned out.
16.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
16. Inside, you find various reports about increasing. It looks moldy and stuff, but it doesn't look gone through. It doesn't look like it's been ransacked. It just looks like it's been sitting in the jungle. So you find various notes and reports about an increasing undead threat in the jungle. We have to stop this. Please send more soldiers, more help, more food, more water, more supplies, more horses, things like that. Various Order of the Gauntlet seals and whatnot. Looking through one of the chests, you find a very unique looking, what looks to be like leather glove.
Is
But
it bloody?
a leather glove with a bracer attached to it. Here, you can come look at this one. Yeah.
I'll head over to the. I start walking over towards the, like the common tents.
Okay. As you go into the common tents, they look like there's moss all along the sides of them. Some of them have holes in them. You look inside it, you kind of smell. You see old soldiers' bedrolls and stuff. They don't look salvageable.
Not to interrupt, you said I found a leather
I just
glove.
entered the chat. That's what you know. Salida and Zendala are just
Oh,
kind of
cool.
like standing outside, and Zendala is sketching the large. It is basically built into the mountainside, large statue of like a man sitting with a crocodile on its back. And Salida's like telling Zendala and you guys that looks that's locals call it the House of the Man and the Crocodile. Shadow goes on and on about crap like this, but I never listen.
Right. Do I find anything I start like going through some of the tents. Do I find anything like any signs of like a struggle or anything? Like I'm just looking around trying to see like what.
You don't notice any sort of make an investigation check actually.
16.
So you find a couple rusted weapons, a couple rusted short swords, rusted maces. You've noticed some old moldy clothes, uniforms of Order of the Gauntlet, old soup pots and things. You don't find really anything that's like salvageable.
Okay.
And they don't look to be like any signs of blood that you were looking for.
All right. I walk back out and I go over with everybody and
And you notice the animal kind of moving around inside the pen.
Yeah, I'll start heading over there. Check that thing out.
I put on the glove.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't require attunement or anything. It's just a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start heading over
Basically,
to
it comes
that.
out the top. It's like basically two puncture points that come out of the top of your
Right.
hand.
I'll head back over, and I want to head over to that animal thing, wherever that is. And it's inside the pen.
Mm-hmm. It's running around inside the pen. It is what you recognize to be an axe beak. It is a tall, flightless bird with strong legs and a heavy wedge-shaped beak.
It's a dodo.
Brother.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a dodo bird.
Yeah, it looks taller though. And it's just running around inside this pen.
I want to try like. I take out one of my dried pieces of meat,
Okay.
and I kind of like, hey,
Okay, make an animal handling check.
I start to peck at that piece of meat.
What would you like to do, Balin?
I'm just kind of following around. You know,
Yeah,
actually,
you don't
is
have
it
to-
open around here?
Yeah,
Can I fly over top and do a little reconnaissance?
yeah. You can fly over top.
All right, cool.
14, Bruce.
14. The axe beak comes over to you and just sort of like snatches the meat out of your hand and like eats it.
All right. Is he like calm?
And begins to just sort of walk around the pen.
All right. Just take it easy, guy.
And then you can see
Fireball.
what looks to be a latrine carved out over there to the left of the pen.
I gotta take a leak.
Do you? Do you though?
After I search the command center, I want to go to the one to the right.
Okay. You find way less in this one. There's you find in a total like 4 gold, and just like signs of things that have been knocked over. It looks like people left in a hurry. The beds are not made. Everything's moldy.
Cool.
As you fly overhead, you get a good view of this statue in the left hand corner.
Okay.
Okay.
It is built into the side. It is a man sitting, and then on his back is a huge crocodile that extends down his back, and then the opening archway is between his legs. But it's built into the side of this like
Oh, okay.
mountain.
All right.
Looks to be about, so by your flying, the whole thing's about 50 feet tall.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I guess we go in.
No other like secret entrances or any other things.
As you begin to pee in this latrine, you notice that the sound of your pee hitting metal. at the
Brother.
bottom of the latrine.
Friend.
Like they're like, okay. I look down. I look into it.
All right,
I look
so
into the pee hole.
I peer into the toilet.
What your pee was hitting was the back of a scale mail breastplate of a skeleton that looks like it was trying to claw out of the latrine. It has a warhammer, and it has a piece of scale mail that's been ruined by rust.
I'm gonna grab that hammer.
Okay, you want to get down in the latrine?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Oh God.
15 feet down. You sort of like land in this weird
Oh,
slurry.
I gotta go down into it. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not.
He looks like he couldn't get
Oh,
out.
never mind. I'm not doing that. I was like, I no. I thought it was like a.
You're peeing
I
into
thought
a
it was like a porta potty, and
No.
he was like in the thing.
You had mage hand?
You're peeing into a trench,
fuck.
and he
Yeah.
looks like he could not get out of the trench.
Okay, I walk out and I found a
Nope.
secret passage through the shitter. And there's a skeleton in there.
There's a dead guy
in the
toilet.
shitter.
Yeah,
In the toilet.
like 15 feet down. I almost jumped down it.
Almost jumped down for a warhammer. Oh, okay.
You find a holy symbol of Torm. It looks like to be a paladin holy symbol in the other tent. And Zendala and Selita are just like, so is this what we came for? Like,
There's not really not
Torn
much.
or Torm?
Torm.
Okay, I thought.
There's not much to liberate.
Well, I mean, we can see if there's any survivors in the statue, right?
Yeah, we might as well go inside.
Good, yeah.
Uh,
There's tales about the statue, but I never listen to Shago when he talks about it.
Sure, know about Shago and him giving us lore about stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
But-
the local. I know a lot about ruins, but I've never been here. Heard of it.
Well, we should go inside and look just in case. There might be something in there. All right,
Yeah.
I will go first.
Okay.
I can see in darkness up to
I'll be-
120 feet,
I'll be behind him
including
because I can also do that.
including the magical kind. Can you do that?
I don't know if I can do that.
No, you can't.
I can fly.
Yeah, a lot of good
I'm
that's
a-
going to do in a cave.
I'm a bird.
Do you land?
Yeah, I
As
see
you-
them coming in. I
As
land.
you're flying, you notice off to the west, a little bit into the jungle, you notice these like large, growing, looks like to be like they look like huge coconuts that are just pulsing light.
Oh, that's gross.
That's okay.
Cocoa Puss.
When I land, can I catch up to our guide and ask about what the hell that is?
Yeah.
What are those big pulsing light sacks hanging from the trees?
How big were they?
That size of a bowling ball.
Oh, those are really cool. Those are wuka nuts. You shake them and they glow.
So
when you pick 'em-
just to make note, we just confirmed bowling exists in our world.
What?
Bowling
Oh
exists
yes,
in our
yeah,
world.
that's fine. Yeah, you guys.
Great. Now
yeah.
Roman can ask us.
You guys have already invented chicken nuggets. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
They glow, and then when you pick them, they stop glowing. But if you shake them, they glow for a little bit.
Oh, it's like a glow stick.
Cool.
Just confirmed glow sticks. Also,
A glow nut. All right.
I might pick
You
some
wanna
of
go
those
get
on
some
our
of
way
those?
out. I want to see what's in here first.
They're
if you all are
alternatives to
going
torches. It's white light instead of torch light.
in. Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Are they valuable or are they fairly common?
You can sell them, but they're not crazy expensive.
Okay.
Question for Un. Can I set you to vibrate and then just hang these off of you so that they constantly grow?
I'm thinking of other implications for setting him to
I
vibrate.
go through my book bag and looking for my user's manual.
Vibrate, vibrate.
Blend puree.
What's this setting on your neck?
He's gone from
Ooh.
suck to blow.
Yeah.
All right, but I
We're
landed
done
with
joking.
them.
We'll go inside now.
We are actually going to set him to suck.
You guys can do whatever.
I guess we should go inside.
Okay.
Check this first. I'll lead the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which order would you guys like to go into?
I think it's
I will go first.
yeah. It would make her me.
Who's at the back? Or who would you like at the back?
I'll ask.
How capable does Selena look, or the
looks like
guide?
she can handle
I got her name right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks like she can handle herself, but she's definitely not a fighter.
What
would
about
say her
night
at the-
vision? Who has
Seeing
dark
as
vision?
she's the one with the most knowledge of this place, I think she should probably stay at the back, just so she's the most protected.
Yeah. We'll have them.
If we lose her, we're essentially
Or we could-
going blind.
We could just like. Do you think the three of us can look in this ourselves and have them just watch the door?
Well, Zendala wants to go in too.
I don't know about
Well-
splitting up in general.
Okay. All right. Just
just to be
Yeah,
safe.
because let me come out and someone's hanging upside down, skinned.
well, Jake, you go
with no tail.
Rex, you should go last just in case. Have someone capable in the back. I don't know what they can really do.
Right. Yeah, as a fighter. Can either of those two see in the dark?
If they're elves, I think they both can actually. I think
Well, she's a
think
human.
you're the only.
Selena's the human.
I might be the-
Zendala is a half elf, so she can has dark vision.
thought so.
Selita.
I thought she was a human.
No, Zendala is the.
No, I mean Selena. I thought she was
Selita's
a human.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then no, she probably can't.
Well, Salida goes in the middle, and then me and Zendala in the back, and you two in the front.
That works.
Because that way I have a pair of eyes with me they can actually see.
Yeah.
So as you guys go in, it gets probably 30 degrees cooler, 30, 35 degrees cooler.
Oh, God.
What?
It's so... Oh, right. It cooled off, you big dumb robot.
Okay.
I don't know what
Do
he's bitching
birds
about. I feel
sweat?
fine.
Do birds sweat?
Your wings were sticking together.
Ugh.
Crusty.
I'm going to Google that. Do birds
Do
sweat?
birds sweat?
Birds probably sweat.
They probably pant.
The ceiling here is 23 feet high and draped with cobwebs, and the stone floor is covered with a thick layer of mud, creepy crawlies, and blown-in leaves. What is that? About 15 feet into, or so you have like 20 feet in. You climb the stairs and you go basically. You have a foot and a foot of the statue, and you're basically going an archway into the chair in which he's sitting in. So you guys walk in, and it's a long, flat, like stone floor, and then you guys have looks like to be like a 7-foot ledge.
Okay.
Birds do not have sweat glands. To lose heat, they depend upon evaporation of water from the surfaces of their lungs and air sacs.
Well, there's not a lot of evaporation.
So I'm
going on.
evaporating a lot.
So you were pretty much having a heat stroke outside.
Pretty much.
So you're like steaming next to us.
I'm cooking internally.
Probably cooking a little
Aren't you
bit.
like
Yeah.
kind of like an old man?
In bird years,
Yeah.
yes.
So you're just like
Yeesh.
so fucking hot. All right. Well, I guess we just keep moving.
Yeah.
I keep an eye out because I can see the best.
Keep an eye out for what?
Anything.
Like,
Make a perception check.
yeah. I mean,
Traps.
Like traps, maybe.
hot 12.
Okay. You don't really see anything. It's, the walls look smooth.
Should I look for it? You want me to look for it?
Yeah. Might be a good idea.
So you guys. So what would you like to do?
I guess we just keep.
So you're like, all right.
Going?
So you have a ledge that is. Wait, what happened?
Trying to see.
Oh, here you go. It's basically.
Cool.
Okay. I guess we just keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
I just climb up. I guess.
As you guys all get to the first ledge, you want to climb up. It's 7 feet tall. How tall are you?
Oh, I'm like 5 something.
Okay. As you attempt to climb it, the floor below you begins to give way and falls. So you fall, everyone but Salida in the back.
Great.
Salida and Zendala in the back. Or no, who was in the back? The two people
We
in
fall.
the back do not fall.
Me and Zendala.
All right, so you and
me
Zendala do
Selena-
not fall.
Okay, so we. Oh, jeez.
You fall into a stone pit that is 20 feet deep. You, and then Salida take 10 points of falling damage.
Okay.
Wow.
All the mud that was on the floor begins to give way that was covering the trap, and all of the leaves begin to fall, and the bottom of the pit is clean. It looks like all stone. It looks like it was carved out that way.
Gotcha.
And then, all right, so that's what happens.
Hello, can the help update?
Fuck.
So you guys are on the bottom of this 20-foot pit. Balin, Rex, and Zendala, you guys notice that the edges are small, but they're passable. So the entire floor didn't drop; it dropped, and then the hinges you look like they could be walked on to get to the ledge.
Can I see it all in here? Is there any light?
There's not a ton.
Now that they're gone, I want to light a torch.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
now you can see. Yeah, you see them at the bottom.
I want to fly
Three of
up
them,
to the...
and Salida's like, I can toss you up a rope.
Well, I'm going to fly over to the higher side, get up over there, and then I'll toss
Yeah,
them
the
down my
ceiling's
rope.
23 feet high, so you have room to fly around.
Yeah.
Right. So
Well, I
you're
mean,
gonna-
even if I wanted to jump, I could probably flap my way up over.
So you're gonna fly to where?
So it was a step up, right? And when
Yeah.
they went to step up, it collapsed.
Yeah, so they went to go towards the ledge, which is 7 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
And then as they tried to do that, the floor gave out.
Yeah, I want to fly up to the remaining floor on the
Okay.
higher side and then
Right.
drop them a rope.
Okay.
Is there anything down here? Like, do we see like any like? It's just a trap.
You don't notice anything. It's just a pit.
All right.
So you land up there, you
Great.
toss your rope down, Selita comes up. You guys come up.
Yeah.
All right, easy enough. And you guys make it up the 20 feet of the pit and then the 7 foot of the ledge. So you guys are now in the next section. Yeah, again, the ceiling here is 23 feet high and draped with cobwebs. It's very cool in here.
I check for traps.
All right, check. All right, so check for traps.
I want to keep my wings prepped
Okay.
to fly just in case the floor literally drops out from under me.
Is it investigation or which one is it?
It is a perception check.
18.
Okay. So you notice there are 4 grooves in the walls, 2 on each side, and there you notice that there's grooves in the walls. So like you're in this platform. You see another 7 foot ledge ahead of you.
I imagine
And
poison darts.
there's there's like a 2 foot gap in the wall, and then a 2 foot gap in the wall that like extends backwards into the side of the statue.
Hmm.
You notice that's weird. They did the thing below you didn't have that.
Is there anything loose on the ground?
Loose on the ground, cobwebs, sticks, leaves.
I take a stick and I want to like
Okay.
just throw it in front of me and see if anything like happens.
Okay. Throw it in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Lands on the floor. Nothing happens.
Then the laser grid from Resident Evil appears.
Well, there's clearly something here. I guess I'll go. I'll go to the
Yep.
one side.
Go ahead.
What?
I want to take my hand off and go get the stick.
Okay. So it crawls over the stick.
Yep.
All right. Grabs the stick.
I pick my hand back up and reattach it. In
Retap
case you want to try anything else, and I hand him the
Now
stick.
you have
Okay.
the stick.
I take the stick.
Yeah.
I take the stick and I go over to the hole in the wall, like the groove, and I
Okay.
stick it in there.
Okay. Where are you standing?
I'm like, if the groove is like in the wall, I'm like,
Okay.
Like, up,
you
I'm
stick
like-
it in there.
I'm like right in front of. I'm like not
Okay.
in front of it. I'm like.
What's as you stick it in there? What sounds like a rope breaking and a whoosh, and this huge swinging blade comes out of the wall and goes into the next like groove, and then it just
Oh, great.
and gradually begins to come to a stop. So there's this hanging axe blade from the ceiling.
Okay,
I'm good with turning around.
I guess I go to the next. I'll go to the next one, the
Okay.
next groove, and I'll just.
Don't you have to cross through the blade to do
It's-
that?
Well,
it stopped.
it didn't
Oh, it
go
stopped,
forever.
okay.
It used its momentum.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this isn't a video game.
Yeah.
And
Infinite
I go
momentum.
over to the next one. I do the same thing. I just
Yeah.
kinda like,
So now there's 2 hanging blades in this.
and then I carefully walk to the ledge.
Okay, you get to the ledge, 7 feet tall.
How's it going?
And
over there?
Selita, and Selita's just like, wow, what the heck are they protecting in here? These traps must be ancient.
I guess I
Probably.
climb up.
Okay. This ledge looks to be it's 7 feet. So you guys jump up. I guess none of you would have a real problem with that. You're adventurers.
My ass.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we go up to the next one. All right, now.
Yeah, I'm just tagging along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bringing up the rear.
I'm like walking by. It's like, boy, that's a sharp axe.
Pry it out of the wall.
Well, is it
Carry it
is
around.
it like a massive axe, like
Yeah.
a video game
Just-
size, like
yeah.
massive? Yeah,
Just carry it around like a great axe.
it's a supreme axe.
We're not going to get to that guy in the shitter this way.
I can fly
Maybe
down
that
into
guy in
the
the shitter
shitter.
is the safe way to go.
I was
What
hoping,
an
If
escape
you're,
hatch.
if
I
you're
was
good with
hoping when
walking
we-
through fecal matter.
I was hoping that when we fell into the
fell
shitter.
into the shitter. How would
One
that have
big-
worked?
Everything
That's like an
under us.
interdimensional fall.
No, everything down here is just the shitter.
This is the shitter. Aren't we technically walking in between the guy's legs?
Yep,
So he's shitting. We're
Yep.
in his toilet.
we are
Wow.
shit. God damn it.
We know this. We're shit every campaign.
Ha ha.
Yeah, it is a.
And other than the traps and the giant axes, there's like nothing in here. No inscriptions. No nothing.
You see inscriptions and stuff on the walls. Yeah.
Any readable language?
You can go ahead and do an investigation check. You wipe away some of the dust and the cobwebs.
Let it ride.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let it ride.
Always got to be 1.
7.
Okay. 7. You notice that there's what looks to be like some writing in a language that you don't understand.
Does anyone recognize this language? Salita?
Sally's like, oh, that's Chelton.
Mm.
Does anyone speak Chelton?
Anyone speak it?
No. No.
Does Salita speak it?
I wonder if Zendala has a spell that can read it. Ruffles through her spell book. She's not.
Super. And Salita doesn't read it, I assume?
She's not reading it.
Mm.
But there are some diagrams that looks like there's a like lots of men, lots of crocodiles,
Be sure to
and men
drink your
helping out
Ovaltine.
crocodiles. Looks like men feeding crocodiles.
So we're in a land of crocodile helpers.
As you climb up on this next ledge, you notice there's no leaves or anything up here because you guys have climbed up 2 7-foot ledges. There is this diagram on the floor. It looks like a 4x4 grid.
Oh, great. We got to walk in an H pattern.
So there's a 4x4 grid on the floor. It looks like very clearly grooved, cut into the stone.
Are there any markings on them? Or are they
You can
blank?
check investigation.
Is that there? 19.
They're very clearly cut in there, and you don't really see any sort of. There's more stuff on the walls that you guys can't read, but no, there's no symbols or glyphs or magic.
I take my stick and I throw it on the first square.
Okay.
Specifically, I'll do it in this left corner.
Left corner.
Yeah, well, the closest left corner to us.
Just so you have an idea.
Yeah, we labeled
A
them.
through D, 1 through 4.
Yeah, I'll do that on mine. A is top left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
that's A1. So technically, I put the stick.
The,
on,
ro-
I
the
put
rows
stick
are A,
on-
B, C, D, and then the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
D1. Yeah, we
Where
put those on D1.
where are we starting
I,
right now?
I assumed we were
Yeah,
over
the
here.
bottom.
Are we at the bottom?
Yeah, so I put the stick on D1.
Okay. The tile begins to glow and heat up and erupt flame from just that tile, and the stick is gone.
Fantastic.
No.
No.
Let's see if I have anything that can help with on this one.
I want to take one of my playing cards and put it on D2.
As you set it onto D, B, well, yeah.
D.
What, 1, 2, 3?
D.
1, 2, 3, 4.
D2. Yeah.
D2. Same thing happens.
Hey,
How tall is this room?
23 feet.
Keep it
tall.
consistent.
I don't know if it's crossing a threshold or if it's pressure sensitive.
yeah, I was about to say that. Can I get one more of your cards? I want to throw it over.
I have like 700 of
Yeah,
them.
I know. I want to throw it over D3 to C3, but I don't. I specifically want to throw it over so it doesn't touch D3.
Okay, make a dexterity check with disadvantage. Do you have experience throwing
It's going to do
cards?
that thing where it like...
Yeah, it just...
I feel like
11.
Okay, you're aiming for where?
I'm aiming for C3.
Okay. You sort of throw it, and it does not look like the way that Raven throws them, and it just and sort of lands on C2 and bursts.
Does it going over D3 do anything?
Oh, you didn't notice that.
No, he said he landed on C2.
Yeah,
Right.
but crossing a threshold of the D line,
Yeah.
nothing
No.
bursts into flames.
Right.
Crossing over D3 or D4, D3. Nothing happened on that one. By at least crossing over it without touching or what have you.
Did you do a card on D3?
No,
No,
I threw
he
it.
threw it
Oh, yeah,
over
yeah,
it.
yeah, no.
Okay, so they're probably
Nothing
pressure
happened.
sensitive.
I mean, do you want to try? Just go. I would say fly as high as you can.
Can you wing 2 cards directly? Is there a door directly? Can I see another
No, it's
door?
another ledge.
Another ledge.
So you guys are going up ledge, straight, and there's another ledge.
Can you wing 2 cards over through the D? So and where are we at? We're
down here.
We're down here. Okay, so just run it from D2 and 3 to A2 and 3. Send them straight across. That
So
way I
just
know.
go right to here.
Yeah, exactly. That way I know nothing's a threshold.
Okay, I'll do that. I throw 2 cards at A2 and A3.
And they land in the numbered wall.
Okay. So as you throw them,
Wait, so you want me to throw it past them, like up
Straight
here?
through.
Yeah.
Well, because that's a ledge, right? We're here on this plane, and it goes over. And it's a wall.
Yeah. So you
Throw
guys
them
have
over
the
so that
floor
they stick into
and
the
then
other
ledge.
wall.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
so
can
you want me
throw
to?
it.
Okay,
You can stick it into the ledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
As you combat card throw them, they stick into the wall.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
All right, boys. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
I start to take off,
Okay.
and I fly through the 2 and 3 lanes
Okay.
straight up to the other ledge, and I land on the ledge.
As you land on the upper ledge.
Oh God.
I feel a mistake was made.
I should have took cards. I just threw them while I was flying.
All right. So you notice there's another floor. So you get to the ledge. There's another floor, and another, and instead of another ledge, it's a doorway, and the door looks just like that floor pattern, and there's glowing squares.
Okay. Well,
Can you
okay.
read
And
that
is
to
there
us?
is there a glowing pattern, or is all the squares just glowing?
There's a glowing pattern.
Okay. What's the pattern?
So yeah, do you want to communicate with them? That's what you're seeing.
Yeah, I'm yelling that back because it's only like what,
Okay.
20 feet back to me. Is
Yeah,
where they're
yeah.
at.
Yeah, we should be able to see. What's the pattern?
So you notice A1, B2, C3, and D4 are glowing on the door.
Oh, bingo.
All right, I take a step. Take a step of faith, and I step onto D4.
As you step onto D4, it. Okay, you're on D4.
Okay, and then I just walk across.
Roll
diagonal.
credits.
C3. Hey, I walk across a C3, B2, and
Yep.
A1.
As you get to A1, you're now at the ledge.
Okay, and then I climb
you're-
up.
All right, I'll follow as well.
All right, everyone follows and climbs up.
Yay!
Thank God for flight.
So now you guys are on another.
Do we still need this?
Yeah, you get the sense that if you were like taller
Just hold on to that.
or you flew, you could have seen that door from where you are. But
Right.
the ledges inhibit your view.
I could have thrown my head.
You want to grab your 2 cards? You want to? Yeah, we could have. Oh, we got to use that.
Ball bearings.
I do.
Yeah, we could just
Thousands of them.
We could just chuck a handful of them. They would have landed, and then
Yeah.
you know, that'd be pillars of
I
fire.
have 6,000 ball bearings.
But, okay, so we're all at this door.
And
Right,
does
you
the
see-
door just have a doorknob?
So no, the door looks exactly like the floor tile with those ones you stepped on are glowing. So it's all stone, but they're glowing with a yellow light. Zendala begins sketching.
I want to crawl. I want to like go back down the ledge onto A1.
Okay.
Does anything happen on the door while I'm standing on A1?
Who's looking? You can't see the door.
Yeah, I'll look. Yeah,
Okay.
we're watching. Yeah.
Nothing happens. You just it still glows. The glow doesn't go away or blink or anything.
Okay, I crawl back up the ledge.
Chuck a ball bearing onto a not safe one. See if anything does that.
I do that. I'll throw a ball bearing on B1.
Yeah.
Okay, as you throw it onto B1, the flame shoots up and lasts longer until it melts the ball bearing, and then the ball bearing just melts into nothing, and the flame stops.
Nothing changes on the door.
The door
door
looks the
remains.
same.
I push the door.
Okay. Nothing happens.
It opens.
I pull the door. I pull the
I
door.
pull the door.
So, looking at that again on the door, where'd you push it?
Oh. You push on A1 and B2. I'll push on C3 and D4.
Okay.
Do that. So we're pushing on the mark squares.
It's like Twister.
Okay. So, describe to me what you're doing.
He's pushing, He has his hands on A1 and B2. and I'm on C3 and
Well, it's too
D4.
tall, it's 9 feet.
Oh.
Oh.
So the door is like.
I'll have to fly up. I'll fly up and use my feet. Get the top 2. At least the top corner.
Okay.
You're taller than me. You get.
Yeah.
You
I'll get
uh,
C3
and I'll
and
get
D4.
Yeah, and I'll get D4.
Okay.
All right. So who gets B2?
Is Jake tall enough to be able to press both A1 and B2?
No.
Shit.
I can just press one. I can press the top corner because it comes down a little
So
bit.
someone needs. So you're missing a B2 then.
Whoever's the
Well, just-
tallest person can press B2 and C2
No, the
and
tallest
C3.
person can press C3.
Okay,
It's
so
just
I'm on
everywhere.
C3.
It's like 3 feet per.
So
Can you, like-
I couldn't just reach up and go.
Can someone like hold onto your leg? Who's really?
I'm pushing it with my legs because to fly I use my arms.
Right.
I don't have separate wings
Oh,
for
right.
my arms.
Oh.
Shit. Okay.
So if I carry anything, I have to carry it in my talons. But I can fly up there and put my foot on it.
How tall are you?
Me?
Take your fucking arm off and put it in and tap that bitch. You can get B2.
I'll do that.
That's an extra
Can I,
like 2
can I do
feet.
that?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
I'll get C.
I ripped my arm off.
Are you
at my
you're like
shoulder.
6 foot tall, right?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could just lift your regular arm up and
Yeah.
push it
Well, I
up.
can hit C3. I
It's
can't
a-
hit B2.
It's a 9 foot tall door. And if it comes down like a foot and a half, you can just push on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys all are you pressing them in any order or just on 3 pressing?
Oh,
On 3
I guess
press,
on
I would
3.
guess.
yeah, might as well on 3 press. Watch this kill me.
1, 2, 3. You
Press.
guys in your formations, arm and everything.
Yeah, all right.
Press it. I need everybody to make a
Fuck.
Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
I should have blessed us before we did this.
Hope it's poison. So I can tell everyone to get fucked. 21.
You successfully saved.
Fuck me. 10.
19.
Failure. Save. Sandala. Saves. So whoever did save takes 5 thunder damage, and who did not save.
Me.
So that'd be just you. You take 9 thunder damage, and you're pushed back onto the squares below.
Oh, God.
Can I
Off the
recover
ledge
to
as you're
fly?
you can make a dexterity save to see, because you just pressed it and you were already flying and you got pushed back, so you can try and catch yourself in midair.
Come on. You might be cooking.
Okay, you successfully, before your feet touch the flame tiles on the floor, begin to fly back up. And then and Salito's just like, this place sucks. I hate
I'm
this.
not a fan.
And Dala's like, why are we even here?
To help the people of the woods.
There weren't any people here.
me
This
get
place sucks.
Well, now it's for treasure.
Let me get some ball bearings.
I hand you 10 ball bearings.
Okay. I walk all the way. So, like, if we're facing the door,
Mm-hmm.
I go all the way to the far left wall,
Okay, far left wall.
and I'm gonna throw a ball bearing at the D4 square. on the-
Before you throw that, is there anything we can tie off to here?
There's like engravings on the walls, and there's the ceiling. You have the floor. There's no hooks or anything on the wall.
Because I was like going to tie myself off in case we get thunderbolted or thunder waved again.
Yeah, I assume that we're getting thunder waved and we're getting pushed
Yeah.
back. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my ball bearing at D4,
Okay.
and then I want to see what happens if I do that.
Okay.
Does like anything activate or
You throw the ball bearing, and it
does the door change color or anything?
nothing happens. It just hits it.
Try throwing it at A1.
Yeah, I throw the other one at A1.
Same result. And then Salita's going to spend a bit more time studying the engravings on the wall. She's like, I remember Shago talking about this.
Yeah, and
She's still looking.
Are there any engravings on the wall that look like this puzzle, like the 4x4 grid?
No. You can. That doesn't require any
Nope.
language.
No context clues then.
Nope.
What if it's just inverted? So instead of going from A1 to
Well, that's what I'm
D4,
saying.
we go from
we push
D1 to...
we push them all at the same time.
Yeah.
So what if we push them all one by one?
What if we stand on all 4 of the clean ones down at the same time?
I stood on one.
And
didn't
Zendala's
do
just.
anything.
The
Yeah, but what if we stand on
Stand
all
on
4
the
of them down in the
crocodile.
bottom at the same time?
The house of the man and the crocodile.
What was that?
That Zendala's just repeating house of the man and the crocodile, carvings, engravings. This is native, right? So the natives built this. Why would they build? Clearly, it's some sort of vault or something. And Salita's still studying the card.
I don't know about you guys. I can't take much more damage.
I could take a hit or two, but if I can take one hit, I don't know if I can get thunder waved and then proceed to fall off
proceed
into
to burn.
fireland.
What do you guys want to do?
I mean, we didn't come all this way down here to get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
take an unseen servant.
Right? If only I had mage hand.
Zendala has mage hand.
Okay. How
Oh,
far
wow.
away from the door is the edge?
Oh, it's about 10 feet.
So we're going to get
Can-
thunder waved.
It's designed to thunder
Regardless.
wave you off onto the
So-
flaming
Right.
tiles.
The ball bearing bounced off the wall and nothing happened.
Yep.
I want to throw one of my
Tiles still
cards at A1,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume I'm gonna have to make a dexterity check here, but I want to try and stick it into the wall. Throw it hard enough to stick it in the wall.
Stick into A1.
Yes.
Okay, make a definitely make an attack roll.
22.
Yeah. Okay. Sticks into A1. You throw it really hard.
Nothing happens.
No, it's still lit.
Shit.
Salita studies the wall.
Is it just glowing?
Yep.
Mm.
It's the glowing of the white yellow light.
Okay.
Salita's like,
While it's stuck into A1,
Yeah.
now I want to go step on the A1 plate at the bottom.
okay, step on the A1 plate, and you relay your information back up. Nothing really happens.
Shit.
And Salita's like, guys, look at this. There's like I can't read the language, but there's engravings of like a guy picking up a crocodile and like carrying the crocodile, just like the statue outside. Like the whole place was.
I am not carrying a crocodile in here.
Did we see crocodiles, like live crocodiles on the way in?
Nope.
Mm.
And it's just a lot of imagery of a guy carrying a crocodile on his back.
Does anybody have polymorph and can polymorph into a crocodile?
Zendala does. She's like, I could do that.
Well, I mean, what's it going to hurt, right?
I guess. Okay, transform into a.
Who wants to be a crocodile? I've seen one.
Nose goes. Oh, fuck.
That
That wasn't even intentional. that just sort of happened.
All right, Zendala's like, all right, here we go.
I'll do it.
Do either of them
You
have
turn
noses?
into a normal four-legged crocodile on the ground.
It's like Banjo-Kazooie.
Selena walks over and's like, all right, get on. And you just... she sort of lifts you, and you are now a crocodile on Selita's back. Your head is here, her head is here, your front legs are here.
Where's our pseudo-dragon?
Selena, not,
Selena, is the
Oh,
guide.
right, yeah, isn't that, yeah.
Not Zendala, yeah.
She's like, okay, let's. She walks over to D4 and presses it, and the glow goes away.
How the hell were
Progress.
we supposed to get through that?
That was a crocodile. I ripped my arm back off and I pressed C3. Or,
As you press C3,
I think it's
I need
C3.
everybody to make a.
You have to be holding a
Constitution saving
crocodile.
So, Constitution saving throw from everybody, including Salita.
Shit.
What's my constitution as a
Oh,
crocodile?
thank God. 17.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look up Monster Manual.
17.
Or it's probably in the player's handbook. It's the save. You take 5 thunder damage. Balin Rex. What did you get?
Let me see if I have any kind of reactionary spell.
What did you get?
7.
That's a failure.
You're a failure. Don't tell me what I am, Dad.
Salita, that's a success. Zendala, that's a success. They take 5 damage each.
Good for them. Might as well just cast blindness on myself.
14.
It's a success. Okay, you take 5 thunder damage.
Haha. A crocodile has 14. Has 15 health.
Me.
She maintains her concentration, and you need to make a dexterity save again.
Oh,
If you were flying. If you weren't flying, then you don't.
I mean, was I flying? I mean, I never landed. I would
Okay.
assume I would have
So
just
make
sort
a
of
dex-
hovering.
flying.
So make a dexterity saving throw
Oh man, you might. Oh man.
to see if you go into the flame floor.
Ooh.
Okay, 21.
That'll do it.
So
Yeah.
I've saved that. What was the thunder damage I took?
5. Or no, you took 9. You took 9 because you didn't save. So you take 9 thunder damage.
I have 9 health left, boys.
I have
You're
2.
just like, all right, and
I really
like,
hope there's
all right,
nothing
all
after
right,
this.
all right. And cast polymorph a couple more times.
Well, she maintained.
She maintained concentration.
She just has to press the button each time, I would assume.
Well, Salita pressed it with.
Yeah.
With the
so
crocodile.
what
Yeah,
with-
with
Did
him.
she press it and take her hand off?
Yeah.
And it turned off.
Well, it turned off as she pressed it.
Can I boost her up so that she can
when
reach
took her hand
C3?
away, it lit up again.
Uh,
So it looks like you might have to maintain pressing on all of them.
Okay. Well, how are we supposed to? There's not enough people then, unless it's just.
Can the alligator himself do it so he can just?
So Zandala's like, what if we try it without an alligator? Like, just get on my shoulders, or I'll get on your shoulders.
What if we're all touching the alligator?
We could do that too.
If we're all connected to the alligator, I can heal us real quick too. By
Okay.
the way, so just keep that in mind.
okay, thank God.
So the series of events that caused
Can you heal me real quick just in case something goes wrong? Because I'm at 2 health.
Yeah.
My eyes widen.
You're just
I want to use. I'm gonna burn 2. Who's got what health? Well, you're alligator health, so you're fine, right?
For now, yeah.
For now. What about Selita and Zendaya?
Selita is
Zendala.
okay. Zendala's looking rough.
I got it.
Yeah. You just
Does anybody
death roll.
speak alligator?
So Zendala's like, I'll burn the spell slots versus dying, and she turns you back into. She turns you back.
Okay, here's my plan.
Are you still on her back while you're...
Yes, I just.
You come out of it and then
Or you're just crushing her?
I think what we should do is transform. I think how this has to work is everybody has a square. One person. I can, or probably somebody small so I can reach them. So what I'm thinking is one person is the alligator, and they just like climb up the people. It's like so one person presses the first one, and then they take the alligator off, keeps her hand on the square, and then moves up to the next one. And it's just we just keep changing the alligator.
What if we turn Zendala's dragon into an alligator?
Could do that as well.
That's even better.
because the dragon's sentient, right?
Yeah. Summerwise can talk.
We're gonna turn you to an alligator.
Okay. So she has two
Cool.
two
Good deal.
uses. Well, let me see her slots. She has 2. No, she can use slots above 4th, so she can do it probably like 5 more times.
I can.
So
I'm
she's
gonna-
like, all right, who wants to be an
I'm
alligator?
gonna cure wounds on me.
All right, use yourself slot. Yeah, and roll your healing.
Well, the 3 of us that are actually hurt, like severely.
So 3 cure wounds.
Yeah.
All right, heal.
So for me, 11 for me. We'll give that to the NPC.
Good plan.
So +4 to
You have Zendala,
Zendala.
the half elf
Zendala.
mage. Okay.
That was a 6.
If it's cocked, roll it, yeah.
okay.
You're a
You are-
terrible person.
It's an 8. So suck it.
Okay, cool. So that's what?
11.
11. I'm good with that.
You don't need to take this extra 11 health then.
I take the other 11 health too.
All right, so we'll change Summerwise into a alligator.
Okay, so he's an alligator. Who else wants to be one?
Do we need more than one?
Well, Jake has to fly in order to reach the top square.
Yeah, how long is the alligator? Like 8 feet?
An hour. Well, alligators, yeah.
No, physically long.
Oh, it can be long. Yeah, it can be any size you kind of want.
Change him into a baby alligator.
What if we turn it into a giant alligator, stand on its back?
I think we're going to need to maintain contact with the alligator.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh no, they're actually standing on the out, putting a foot on the out. Oh no, I won't be able to do it.
Have to carry the alligator.
You are in a statue of a guy carrying an alligator on his back.
I don't think it. There's not.
I feel like if we aren't in contact
about-
the whole time, I think it's gonna
No,
trigger.
I know, but think about it like this: there aren't enough of us in order to keep contact on the wall for all of us to be carrying an alligator. So in order for this to work, unless this is honestly just a way to kill us, which it could be,
Knowing this campaign,
I think the way it should be. I think the way it is that
Meatgrinder.
the first person touches A1 or whatever one, the lowest one,
Yeah.
with an alligator, and then I think we can take that alligator off, and then the next person puts it on and then touches that one.
Do we want to just try touching?
I will test it.
I would say try touching D4 with the alligator
I'll
and then
take-
removing it and seeing what
I
happens.
will take Summerwise.
Okay. He's
I'll
an
put it on my
alligator.
shoulder.
All right.
I tell everyone that it doesn't matter because everyone just brace for this shit,
I'm going to
Okay.
fly out over.
Okay.
and then I will,
So you fly over the flame. Yeah, floor.
Right.
and then I touch the wall
Okay.
with the correct square. I don't have the thing in front of me.
So D4. All right.
Yeah, I touch D4.
Yep.
The glowing disappears.
All right.
Right.
So
and then I tell Summerwise to get off me.
okay. So he slumps down, and you notice it start to grow light again.
Slowly.
Yeah. What do? You keep your hand there, or you take it away?
It's starting to glow. I would take your hand off it.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it off.
Okay.
But
'Cause if it started glowing bright again, it would
definitely,
probably
and
trigger.
now it's fully lit, so it looked like it was slow. Back.
it's a time trigger. Boom, 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 boom.
How long is the timer? Does it like? How long
Maybe
did it take
3
for?
seconds?
How long did Oon keep his hand there before he pulled it away?
Well, you can keep your hand there as long as you want.
Well,
When
I
you
mean,
took it away, it was
after
like
the-
3
after the
seconds.
alligator.
I pick Summerwise back up. I press D4.
Okay.
I take my hand off and I press C3.
Okay.
Is there like? Can I see that is D4 starting to glow slowly, or as soon as I take it off, it's bright
Same
again?
speed. You got about 3 seconds before it.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Mm.
I think that's what I think it is. I think we fly you up with an alligator
So
and
did-
you wait.
All right, so Zendala.
I think it's going to be easier
So
if we
Zendala's
work
gonna
from
turn
A to
Shalita
D
into a
instead of
crocodile.
like working down instead of working
I don't
up.
think we can work down.
So Zendala turns Salita into a crocodile. You now have 2 crocodiles.
Okay. What I'm
I need a
thinking,
small one.
Yeah,
so I can
that's-
fly
yeah,
with
you
it.
can be a small.
what I'm thinking is we give you the small one, you fly up and you wait,
All right.
Yeah.
and then
You
what
hit
I will-
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Well, then what we'll do is it starts on me,
Mm-hmm.
and when we have a free hand, I'll pass it to the next person,
Right.
and then that person will pass
Well, you don't
it to
even
the
need
next
to
person.
pass it.
I
You
think-
can just do 1, 2, and then I can do 3, 4.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
Because I
Because
have
you
one
can
around my
fly.
neck.
yeah. Okay, let's try that.
It's not hard to fly with a baby crocodile on
Right.
your back.
Okay, I'll do.
So
Yeah.
describe to me what you do.
Okay, I put on the alligator.
I also put on the alligator.
Cool.
I walk up to D4
I fly up to C.
A1.
to B2,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A1,
B2, and
B2.
A1 are what
Okay,
I'm pressing.
Cool.
and then I press D4, take my hand off, press C3.
I press B2 and then A1.
Okay. As you do that, looks like the thunder wave is about to trigger, but then as it starts to trigger, the door begins to open in the middle.
Let's maintain
You're
them
playing
as
great, man.
crocodiles for as long as we can, because that may come into play again.
It lasts an hour, so Salita and Summerwise are both crocodiles. It opens up into
I'm glad
the
we turned
treasury.
our guide into a crocodile.
The floor of this dusty, 40-foot high, 20-foot wide chamber is littered with dinosaur bones, all kinds, all over the floor. Webs stretch from the walls to a 30-foot central pillar, coiled around which is a narrow stone staircase, its steps covered with dust. Carved into the pillar are reliefs of a man carrying a crocodile. The reliefs follow the stairs up to the top of the pillar, on which sits a large, beautiful, multicolored painted ceramic jug.